Courtney G Spot. We are here live. I'm pretty sure we've been live for a few seconds. I never know. My computer is a giant sack of, hey, I'm not going to go into cursing yet because we're trying to keep it at least under the guidelines of YouTube. You know how they work. They like to be disgruntled and keep you under the wraps if you say those adult words. So we're just going to go straight into talking nice and neat from the top. But welcome again. We were not here last week because of Father's Day. I hung out with my kid. DC hung out with his kids. And we come back this week to do another live episode. Also, we won't be here next week because of the 4th of July. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there real quick because everybody's doing something. I'm sure we'll all be out watching fireworks. So please enjoy your Independence Day. If you're out of the country, enjoy the week itself. Go blow up something in celebration of your own whatever. But we are here. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? We got some.
I feel like you should hold on. What is up, everybody?
That's DC in the background, by the way.
Let me
I know you know.
Check. I'm in a little bit of a different seating position here.
He's far away. You want to if you put the chair between you and the couch, and then put the bubble in front of the chair.
Oh my God. We're gonna get some reverb here. So let me go ahead and just hold a solid talking voice. I mean, you can hear me, but you can definitely tell where
You're far away. Yeah, get closer. Get yourself set up. But you're gonna come a little closer. Come a little closer now.
Hey, our show is on.
Hey, our show is on. Did
We're
you guys
live,
know we're on?
Did you know we're live?
Make sure you talk about what you want to talk about tonight because we are going to throw out some stuff. I threw a perplexing question or theory up into DC's ear a week ago, and he's been.
It was terrible. It was
tripping over.
Literally terrible because I spent 3 whole days stuck on this topic in my head, and.
You sound pretty good over there.
Yeah, I'm all right here.
Okay.
But so go ahead and throw the question out.
We're gonna throw the question straight at the top.
Let's go with it. That'll be like our opening 15 minutes.
Okay, guys. Here it is. So I listened to this guy. His name, if you want to look it up on YouTube, his name is Alan Watts. He's an old guru. I'm sure many people have heard this. You can't just listen to guru-esque information. Type in Alan Watts step, and there's like chill music that throws over his speeches. Anyway, he just talks about stuff from the perspective of the Taoists and the belief in the balance of the universe and the good with the bad and all of that. And
if that doesn't sound good to you, you should at least watch videos about like 5 things rich people do, what to do with every 4 hours of your day, stuff like that. Because it is so simple, and this is going to sound counterintuitive, but it is so simple to be successful. Like it really is. It's not hard to be successful.
It's all about focus
and the amount of time you have to
discipline. Discipline is the hardest.
Discipline is the biggest part of it. If that's what we want to boil it down to, it's discipline, and that's really what it is. And if you've ever seen that inspirational video of when you wake up every day.
By the way, if you're in the audience, shout out, say hi, so we know you're here because we're talking to nothing right now. We'd like to know our audience is here. We're interactive.
Let's get some more thumbs up.
Thumbs up, like,
if
subscribe.
If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We made it almost to 125, and then we lost a couple subscribers.
I don't know what that's all about, just because we're not giving away crypto this week. I got scam people. You want to donate to me some stuff, I'll reinvest it, make some more money, and then hand out some more crypto. But for now, just deal with it. Go back to what you were saying.
So the inspirational video where it talks about getting up every day and making your bed.
Yeah.
Because you get up every day and you make your bed, and that's your first accomplishment.
Yeah, you accomplish something.
So if you can start your day with an accomplishment, it's kind of like the willing things into fruition.
Yeah.
Like you start off with one successful piece of your day, and then you'll have another successful piece of your day, and so on and so forth. And that's where the old saying, smiles can change everything.
Yeah. It's the butterfly effect.
I literally do try to smile at so many people. Maybe not so common anymore because, being nice is taboo.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I can't shut off who I am anymore. I just can't. I don't give a crap about your stupid sensitivities.
Chad, what's up, Chad?
What up, Chad? Welcome to the talk tonight. We're going into some deep stuff. The title is Dealing with What We've Been Dealt. So that's part of the kind of like the picture of what we're painting tonight. But yeah, what he was saying on having to bring things into fruition and manifesting positivity, but at the same time, you got to understand there's bad that come with the goods, and that's the things I like to listen to is trying to figure out the balance, because that's what the world is. It's not always good and it's not always bad. It's a balance. You got to look at both sides of the coin.
That's not saying you can keep the teeter-totter level.
No, it will never be.
It's going to go from side to side. It's always going to go from side to side.
Did you know people are still trying to free Britney?
Well, you know she needs to be freed, right?
That's still a thing. Like
you know what's going on with that, right?
No.
So it's all about her conservatorship, which is basically like
I know we're bouncing all over the place
yeah,
tonight.
sorry, guys.
This is kind of how
that
this
old lady
rolls.
you worked for.
Yeah.
She had somebody. It was her daughter, right? Okay. What was her daughter again?
Who? Wait.
The old lady, the bitch.
I worked for her. Yeah. What about it?
Her person that speaks for her. What is that?
Oh,
power of attorney.
Power of attorney.
Okay, so there's this other thing called conservatorship, which is, from my understanding, basically the same thing, except it's not because you're old. It's just because you're mentally incompetent or not able to deal with what you're trying to deal with. So you have somebody that's your conservatorship. And I may not be 100% correct, so please don't.
Yeah, you can also correct us. If we're ever wrong, tell us we're wrong. Tell us we're done. Tell us we're saying something stupid.
Like we don't
care.
Know.
Well, I'm not sensitive like most of the people.
Yeah, we're not going to ban you from the show.
Yeah,
I don't. And be like, you can't tell us what we're talking.
I don't care about that crap.
So her conservatorship is her dad, her manager, and one other person I don't exactly remember. But anyways, we'll be right there, Chad. So for years and years, basically since she's been famous, because she was famous when she was under 18. Yeah. And whenever you're under 18 and famous,
you're signed under
your parents own everything. And if you have shitty parents, they're not going to give you any of that money you earned while you were under the age of 18. Mm-hmm. But so anyways, so her dad and everybody runs it, and she's basically not allowed to do anything.
Get her out of that contract.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of the contract because basically what the contract states is that she's not mentally or physically able to do her job without people telling her how to do it. Yeah, and that's somebody who walked by. I don't know if that's coming this way, but
bring it. Hello, come on in.
So one of her biggest arguments is like, if I needed this conservatorship, how can they basically force me to work? Like, musicians, they do shows every night for weeks on end, and that's how it goes down. So if this part of the evidence is saying I'm capable of doing this, then how am I doing it? Mm-hmm. But then on top of that, so many things. She has a boyfriend or whatever, but she's literally not allowed to go see him, and they're not allowed to get married, because if they get married, then he becomes the husband, which makes him top person to be the conservator, which would thus then knock a lot of people out of the conservatorship. And they don't want that because they want the control. And she's literally not even allowed to go on vacation in states that would not uphold the conservatorship. Because she could go vacation there and then ultimately just stay there forever, and they couldn't say anything about it because they wouldn't be under control.
Yeah,
so, what's Chad talking about?
He said something about the dad said, state-approved lawyer runs, dad's trying to get it reinstated. And Chad was saying something about his Lyme disease. Overtakes
4 years in schools for medical, spent $50K, ended up getting Lyme disease. It overtakes my immune system when I'm around sick people, and I had to go into a different field.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what we were talking about at the time.
I believe he was talking about things that were dealt.
Yes, dealing with things that were dealt. Yeah.
And that man.
Yeah.
I could not imagine.
Yeah.
Dude, you did 4. Okay, he said 4 years.
Welcome people to the show. If you just jumped in, joined us, make sure you get a like, subscribe, get that bell on so you know when we go live. 8 o'clock is what we try and stand to do. Won't be here next week, 4th of July. Thumbs up. Let us know you're here. Say something in the chat. Talking about the hands we're dealt. We're talking about, I started with the whole theory of, we'll get into the theory, but
right now we're talking about Free Britney.
Free Britney. We started with the balance of the universe, and it led into kind of works that way with the show, so you never know what you're going to get.
And I guess another good question is Brittany even really like still touring and doing stuff?
I don't know. I know she's on Instagram. She's just dancing in front of the camera a lot with weird different videos. I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, well, those
we're like very close to the same age.
Happy future birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, because your birthday is like
this coming Saturday. In 6 days. Holy crap! It's 6 days.
Man, what's the number you're not going to speak of? Give us one of those.
It starts with this.
Oh yeah.
And ends with this.
Oh no.
If you can guess my age and you win, you can send me free money or Bitcoin. If you want to send me some Bitcoin.
But you got to guess his age correctly.
Yeah, you got to guess my age correctly before you send me Bitcoin. But anyway, so balancing universe, Britney Spears. It all means the same thing.
She needs her universe.
Yeah.
And that ultimately means that she needs to be in control of her own life, not be made to dance on social media like a monkey.
Thank you, Chad, for my birthday wishes.
All right. Back to Alan Watts.
So Alan Watts, guru, awesome stuff. Always talking about balance. He says he has the theory. What moves a snake forward? Is it the left side or the right side of the snake? How does a snake move forward? Well, without one, you don't have the other. If you can't the snake can't move left without moving right, and the snake can't move right. And I do have safe moon. I do have safe moon, 100%.
Oh, we're gonna get there, Daniel. Don't you worry. Santa's a new one for me though, but we're gonna get there.
Jesus didn't kill himself. I thought.
Whoa! Oh man! Hey, we're gonna get there. Continue.
Back. Anyway,
snake can't move left.
Snake can't move
right.
Left and right. Balancing universe. Balancing universe. So, I was listening to one of his audios the other day. You guys ready for this? So he said, "Imagine this. Okay, think of our entire solar system, galaxy, all of it, the whole multi-universe, all of it, as if you took a ball of paint or a balloon and threw it at a canvas, bop, and it hits in the middle, and it spreads. So as our universe exploded, it goes, and it blasts out just like that paint. So towards the middle of that paint, it's very dense. It's very thick. It's a lot of goop, a lot of stuff that can't sustain this kind of life and that we know as humanity and animals and stuff. So, but as you get outer edges of that paint and out of that universe, the strands start to spread and make different little things inside itself. And now the universe and other galaxies and solar systems are breaking off. So if you think of that, how it branched out like that, as our universe is expanding in such the same matter as that paint and spreading, and as it gets to the edges, it creates us. We're on the outer edge of the universe. That is the edge of where life can start and sustain itself. So if it's continuing to expand and we've hit that barrier of where our human existence comes to life here, and it's still expanding.
So are babies being born because we exist or because life has to continue?
Babies are being born because
the universe to exist.
But he also said we are just branches of the universe experiencing pieces through different matter.
Okay, but if everybody became sterile right now, the human race ceased to exist. Does time stop?
No. Well, time on this planet stops, but the universe continues to expand. The universe doesn't stop expanding.
I guess it would belong to the animals.
The only time is only relative to this planet, so it only...
in reality, time is only relative to us.
Right, because we count it as rotations of this planet. It spins...
But do animals technically...
They don't count time.
But they count cycles.
They understand cycles relative to this planet. If you put them on the moon, they're going to sleep at a different time, and they're going to eat at a different time, and going to poop at a different time.
Well, ultimately, they would evolve into different things because of the gravity.
Mm-hmm.
To the wall!
What up, fellas? Daniel, Chad, Terry, welcome to the Ski Club. Anyway, you asked me, so what would that mean after, what level is next? and I think I said level 2 because if you really think of
who says this is level 1?
Because this is when our existence turned on. That's also part of the thing. You don't remember any time before because that when you were born was the moment your conscious light of multitudes of matter that created the correct electrons and blah, blah, blah to score together turned on your consciousness, which created your existence in the universe.
So speaking of that, this funny TikTok talks about, it asks, does anybody else remember just waking up into your existence one day? And I had to explain it to Tisha. Basically, is like that moment as a child where you literally just wake up one day and suddenly everything matters. Like before then, it's just you doing whatever the fuck you're doing. Mm-hmm. And then now you wake up and you start realizing shit. And like personally for me, I do kind of remember that moment of it's not just me playing outside on the sidewalk anymore. It was me starting to look at the world as the world and understanding things. And I think
thumbs up, like, subscribe.
I think that's what ultimately has made me an asshole in short, because I've understood from the earliest of early ages that the world is bullshit. Like everything about this whole system is bullshit. Taxes, fucking the government, and like even just laws. Because as somebody said once upon a time, you don't need to be told how to be a decent human being. I mean, obviously shit people exist, but that's a whole other conversation.
People. Yeah.
And I mean, we'll get into that with some of the shit up there in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're taught to be shit people. Again, by those people that we'll just call them dumb people. Sorry if that's insensitive to anybody, but we're just going to call them dumb people for now.
Also, we don't care. If you're dumb, you're dumb. It has nothing to do with, it's not our fault.
Again,
if you take offense to that, that's your problem.
We've admitted we might not know everything, and you can correct us.
Yeah, correct
so we understand that you may
if
be
you're not
intelligent.
Dumb, if you're not dumb, tell me you're not dumb.
But anyways, so, and then again, now with social media and the extreme ability to converse, it is so easy for dumb people to gas up other dumb people. When back in the day, you would be thrown into the world from your dumb circle and be retaught everything.
Yeah.
Or continue to.
And then you're just called crazy. Yeah, you're the one on the block.
Crazy guy.
You're the crazy dude on the block, and don't go near that house. Okay, if you're gonna go to your friend's house, walk down the sidewalk across the street. That's the weird dude that now starts these fan clubs on Facebook. They get 167 followers to walk down to the Capitol building and protest that all the birds were killed in 1976 and replaced with robots.
Daniel got onto that. Or my personal favorite, flat earther.
Oh, I'm gonna choke you out. Fucking, I watched the thing because.
Hold on, before you get started, because I know you're going to talk about the ice wall.
No, the ice wall.
So
Australia doesn't exist.
So, we got to answer the red or the blue pill. Red was consciousness, blue was going to the Matrix, right?
Yeah. Which one is reality?
Well, the Matrix was reality, right? Well,
God damn it, that's another conversation.
Oh man, I choose red by default.
What happens if you take both? Snap.
Somebody actually answered that on a YouTube video that I probably watched when I was going to bed and don't remember the answer to, but it exists.
Okay, go ahead. What were you going to say a second ago?
Birds work for the bird. Maybe, hold on, I got to look that up.
Birdjiesus. He Colin been gone for months. He comes in dropping some weird French word. Nobody knows what the hell we're talking about.
What are you talking about? The middle class. Typically with reference to its perceived materialistic values or conventional attitudes.
Okay. No, they don't. They work for the government. Weren't you paying attention?
The middle class would not.
I think you work for the boogers, is what you do.
Both, you are now the Illuminati.
Ah.
That makes sense.
What were we talking about? Hey guys, what were we talking about? He was going to say something because I was going to say something.
But anyways, so no.
Flat Earthers.
Flat Earthers. The ice wall.
Ice wall.
We all know the ice caps are melting.
Yeah.
Because of global warming.
Yeah.
So if the ice wall blocks everybody from going off the edge and it holds all the things in, right?
Yeah.
So, where's the water going to go? Is the Earth convex like a lens? Is the water going to fall off, or is it going to be like a tub and stay in? What is going to happen to the ocean and all the fishes? And so if there's no ocean to be affected by the moon, are we going to lose like some kind of gravity? Because it's not acting upon the water anymore, and it's going to have to be.
Which direction is this gravity pulling?
Like it goes different ways.
No. In the flat Earth theory.
Oh.
Which direction does gravity pull?
Now I got to see if flat earthers even believe it.
They do. I watched the thing. I want to know. I want to know.
Oh no! So I know what it is. I remember now.
Okay.
Then it's fancy that you're holding that thing like that. So put it a little lower on the screen,
okay.
And now raise it to the top of the screen. That's what they think the Earth is doing. Is it's constantly raising.
I'm doing this?
Yeah, so the G-forces are created by the lift of the flat disk that we live upon, and that's how the G-forces are. So he's technically correct with his inward, no general direction. It's just straight down.
It's just down.
We're on this
side
elevator.
Doesn't pull towards the middle.
No,
just pulls down.
Or we would all drown.
Okay, so in that theory, it would have to go up and down, because if it's spun like this, then it would,
the water
would go out.
Yeah.
And if it's...
It already hurts.
Okay, so what I was watching was this thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Bill Nye, and I love Neil deGrasse. He said this thing. He said, okay, when you debate a topic, generally two people get in front of generally an audience or whatever. One person comes with one side, the other person debates the other side, and they go back and forth. And then the people, generally there might be a winner or whatever, and the people go home and reflect on who won or this, that, and the other. And he said sometimes in a debate, someone more charismatic or better looking or could talk better can win a debate over someone with actual facts. So he said, I will never enter a debate with someone that has no significant actual facts in something that basically makes no sense whatsoever, because you could win if you just act in more charismatic than me, but you're not right. Like there's no point in even debating a topic when you can't come out with real.
Speaking of topic debates, so I know you and I both love arguing with people on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And my biggest pet peeve for arguing with people on the internet is when you type out this long, detailed thing,
They don't read all of it.
and they don't, no, or even better, they'll just hit you back with I don't have time to read all that.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
let me continue on to tell you how I'm right and
how I'm
ignore
right.
all the shit that you just put out there.
What you said doesn't matter. That's, again, this generation mentality, because Google tells you you're right. When you're set in your ways, you will be corrected with every video you click on and every topic you look up, and Google will say, so you believe that monkeys can actually fly if they jump from high enough out in the trees? Well, here's an article that says that monkeys can fly when they jump high enough in the trees, and there's 4 other people that believe you. Now you go home and create a stupid video about how monkeys can fly, and you clip together a bunch of clips that show monkeys jumping, flying, And now you got 100 people believe you.
80,000 people that just happen to think like you.
And then you got other people like me that click on your shit because it's so fucking dumb. Now I've just added to your clicks, and now you're getting paid because you're spreading dumb shit. And I get 10 views a video when we talk about
the universe. Where we're trying to have intellect.
Men can have feelings too.
YouTube should give us views because it hurts our feelings when we don't get lots of views.
Can we do that? Can we? Well, how can we work that into something?
Well, at this point, we're just hanging out with you guys because you guys are so awesome and this is fun for us. But
Wizard of Oz.
I really, Wizard of Oz has so many conspiracies with it.
Oh yeah, and it's not a midget. It's already been proven. It wasn't a hanging midget in the background. Keep going.
But yeah, so I really wish we could just boycott social media altogether, but I really like YouTube because there's still intelligent stuff on YouTube. But the day YouTube just becomes Fast and Furious series, where it just has to be this and that and all these things that is not the first movie.
Flying monkeys, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, for real.
Doesn't everything fly in a tornado?
Yeah. That's what they'll do. They're going to put like some cow that got tossed across the field in Kansas.
It flew.
Cows can fly now. It's the apocalypse.
There was this funny roundabout thing where pigs flew, and I mean it was like halfway legit, but they did not have wings. They did not fly under their own power.
Hey, did you guys remember when we were, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6, when the zombies were attacking? Remember that?
Oh, bath salts?
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever determine what bath salts were? Because for the longest time, I
really
legitimately thought people were like taking the Epsom salt.
I thought that. Isn't that what it is? Just legit, like lavender and cream.
We're about to find out. What is bath salt?
So what do you guys think about the universe? Also, if the Earth is every other planet just round? We're just the only ones that move in a vertical orbit. I'm still stuck on these fucking morons. You know, a guy in a boat figured this out like 500 years ago, right? Holy shit! Why with all the technology, even the NASA lady on the interview, they're all like, I don't even. Why are we doing this? Basically, the NASA lady, she's like, I almost take offense to it. I've had friends in the International Space Station. She's like, I just don't even. She wants to do the same thing. She just wants to go. No. Everybody just wants to do that to morons, but you can't. There are legit bath salts like fragrance, salts, chunks.
Let's start what Google just said. Google said it's comprised the same way, but chemically very different.
What is it made of? Or just weird numbers and letters?
Yeah, that's probably all it was.
Periodic table shit.
I don't think it would tell me.
Carbon monoxides and tetrachlorides, floral hydramonides. Like, subscribe, join the conversation. Does it sound better when I do? Is there I want to give you the smooth sounds of my voice.
He's going all AMSR over there.
Actually, I thought about that. Thought about doing just my voice because I could go real deep to the ladies. Hey, ladies, you want to get inside my mouth? Come inside my G spot. My mouth is nice and wet. What are you looking up over there? Don't fish. Don't.
Sorry, bad wording. Like bath bombs.
Colin, you just dropped weird shit and leave. Did he leave?
He sure did. Just look up the.
Chad, you still here? Don't be dropping weird shit and leave. You got to back up your weird burger. Why do you pronounce that word? Beetle Juice. Beetle Juice.
So it's basically a crazy form of meth.
Yeah.
That's what bath salts is. It's just like a really weird form of meth.
So I'm thinking
even crackheads don't act like that.
I'm thinking I feel like if that's what it is, I feel like it's just people that were trying to create meth. accidentally mixed the wrong comment and
yeah, and they were like,
bleach.
Yeah, this looks like meth.
And they smoked it, and then
Yeah,
they ate the
like,
neighbor's brains.
Dude, I'm
I'm
looking at a news article about baby bond stimulus checks. What?
It's probably for the children.
Yeah, what the hell are you
the
talking
children
about?
money. All you people with children. I have a children, but I don't get credit for them because I'm not allowed.
Baby
Even though I
bond.
take care of them most of the time. Oh, probably shouldn't say that why. Well, not this summer because he's busy. Yeah. 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 With baby bond. Is it have to do with the money next month? Is that what it has to do with Mr.
No, actually,
Cohen?
so it's actually more really talk about is the government's going to be everybody's sugar daddy, and when you're born, you get $1,000 in your own account. So the people have an account, and I'm imagining it's going to be like a 401k, and then every subsequent year after that, you get another $2,000. So,
what about baby bonded born? My baby already born. What about him? Huh?
he's going to get 9 years pay.
For real?
Is he really 9? Did I get it right? Nice. I'm so terrible with numbers. I get my kids' ages wrong all the time.
What if do we get 18 years of back pay? Because I was a baby myself.
Right. Hey, hold on.
Hold on.
Too bad they don't get anything just like you and me. Wait, what do we get?
Yeah, what do we get? I don't get anything.
What you talking about, Willis?
Carl, you gotta give us something.
What are you smoking?
What am I getting? Do I get 18 years of back pay?
Right. Where's my bond money? Time out. You know what I would have did with $20,000?
I identify as a baby now.
And actually, it would have been more like $50,000. You know what I would have did with $50,000 in 2007?
I'll take half that.
I would have fulfilled my race car driver dreams.
If you're gonna give me all of it, I'll take it. But I'll take half.
God damn it, Tisha has to get fixed now. I'm glad she doesn't watch this. What are you tripping on over there?
Someone randomly just texted me. Oh, it's my mother?
New phone, who is?
I guess.
Somebody's trying to scam him in the middle of the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honey, this is your mom, and I just went to jail, and I need you to bail me out.
Be right there, Mom. Wait, why'd you go to jail? What are you doing illegal, Mom?
Well, you know, SSI doesn't pay enough, and I was just trying to make some money, so we started cooking in the basement, and the neighbors told on us.
Yeah. All right.
No, but for real, what's going on with it?
I just got a message from not my mom's account asking coloring pages for my child because with the names of my child and my niece, asking my coloring pages for the trip up next week. So, but it was from this. The picture is
Matrix.
Today's testimonies.
Maybe she just changed her profile picture.
Maybe. No, it's a completely different account. And give me the option to delete or block. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted by a random text.
It only applies so far to unborn children. So fucked. So fucked.
So we don't get anything?
Well, my family income definitely qualifies.
Yeah, what if... Yeah, mine does too. I don't have any money.
Matter of fact, we're a part of that 40% of the population that could still benefit from another stimulus check.
In fact, right now, I feel like it's time to start looking into any of those illegitimate children I might have had along the way in the past. Like, mistakes. Not saying that they're out there. I would have feel like somebody would have contacted me now with social media.
Right.
I mean, I'm about to turn old, so...
I'm about to turn old.
There's been social media for like a while now.
Oh, it's been social media enough that it's not even called. What was MySpace called? Besides MySpace,
honestly, I don't know if there was a name yet. It might have honestly just been MySpace. It wasn't called social media at the time. It was just called.
Yeah, I don't think it was called social media until.
Do you guys have MySpace?
What came after Facebook? If you don't know what MySpace is, please leave.
For real. You know, that dude sold MySpace for like $535 billion.
I think it still exists.
God, it was so much better. You could customize everything. It wasn't
so
up your ass with anything. Also, that was also before ads were in every fucking thing you do. Everything. Like, there's ads in the grocery store. You know, there's ads at the gas station pumps. Like, why do I have to watch a commercial while I pump gas? Are you going to pay me? Do I get credit towards one of my games? You going to put some Google Play points on my thing for letting me watch a stupid fucking commercial about beef jerky?
Right. Not to mention, like, who's profiting from that? Is it the gas company that's already getting my money for the gas that I'm pumping in my car?
Yeah, so should we get a
or is it the
discount?
gas station who's already getting paid?
If I stand here longer, can I take money off my gas?
Right. Like, can I get a discount if I agree to watch 10 commercials?
Holy shit, that's an idea. God, we're going to get so many ideas stolen. Hi, guys, I'm about to hit a number. I'm gonna post when I hit 5 zeros, 4 zeros, and the number before that. I'm gonna post a picture of it without the number before that, just to see, just to show progress. And then Safe Room, guys, if you don't know, holy shit, I don't even like talking about it anymore. I feel like I'm beating that horse so much. Anybody who's not paying attention, you just every post I post, that's exactly how I feel like an asshole posting my own posts because I'm beating this horse over and over to these people. Like, how are you just not pushing this fucking button at this point? Article after article after article after article, starting from $10 to $100 a piece, and nobody wants to push the button. I'm mind blown. It's just, again, it's this country. It's the country.
And those are the people that complain about not making it and not getting rich. When you can't even press a button.
Terry, you okay, bro?
Yeah, dude.
You trying to Rick Roll us here? What's going on?
Yeah.
I think he's on something.
He is. What are you smoking?
Yeah.
You got some downgraded bath salts up there?
He found the bath salts. He's like, that's a pretty good idea. I haven't done that in a while. Ran to the bathroom.
Oh, man.
No, but for real, if you're lazy, I cannot wait till I'm rich. 6 months to a year. Safe Moon. Chad, where you at? You want to talk about Safe Moon? He was the one that got me really excited about Safe Moon. Exchange and tokenomics with any coin.
Let's go. You need to scroll back up in the chat.
Terry.
We need to talk about some of these things here.
What we got to talk about? You got to tap it.
We had a bunch of topics up here.
Oh, the one that Daniel threw out there? That one?
Yeah.
Okay, the water is controlled by the media.
I believe that.
Duh. We knew that for a while.
Burgers are fake.
Not all of them, but I see. Okay, my problem with what that was, he said something. He's like, "Yeah, that could be real," and I want to smack him, but only because I didn't fully. I believe that the government has integrated. Yes, got it. Because we heard about this 2 years ago in Africa. They were doing this with fucking drone bugs and shit like that. Got it, but not 18 billion of them, because. I mean, I've seen all on the ground. I've poked shit with sticks, and we've all seen like the duck hunters.
I don't know. So there's one time I was out in my buddy's field with
then you got one
with this brand new break barrel pellet gun, you know.
Yeah.
So I was kind of
shot a bird and goes. Ding.
No. Listen. So I shoot this bird, and I mean it just poofed into feathers. I mean, I fucking nailed this bird.
That's right? What real animals do.
Okay, but listen. So I kind of felt bad afterwards, right? Like, I didn't really want to shoot something like that. Like, I should have picked something more terrible, like a snake or something, you know, not just a bird sitting on a branch chilling. Honestly, I thought I was going to miss. I was like, there's no way I'm hitting this bird. So let me take a shot at it and see what the hell happens. And, oh, yeah, I hit it. It poofed into feathers, and then I felt bad, and I was like, let me go bury this bird. Like, I don't want to just get snacked on now. That's kind of fucked. But so I'm looking all around. It's on a branch. It's overhanging a nice little grassy area. The grass isn't too tall or anything like that. It poofs, and I kind of see it fall. And I definitely did not see it fly away. And with the amount of feathers that were on the ground, I don't think it could have flown anyways.
Maybe just
It
blew
was gone.
Yeah, maybe
it was gone. Gone.
You just blew its feathers off.
No.
Yeah.
No, I looked all around, and I was there for a minute.
Right, and he flew off.
No, you can't fly off. There's no way.
So you got a robot bird.
Robot. Like there was
in the 90s.
So many feathers. No,
in the 90s.
Recent.
Oh. God! Shooting birds as an adult.
Yeah, I am that dick. I told you I was an asshole. So
he's shooting robot birds out of the sky. Watch out, government.
So yeah, I think the feathers are just kind of like placed on there, so they kind of look like a real bird. Because if it did fly off, I mean, there was so many feathers, and it wasn't a big bird. Like, it was like a cardinal or something. Not an actual cardinal. It was not a red bird. Do not come after me, fucking animal people. It was a white bird. But yeah.
So the bird poop is just injected into the robot bird. So
no, the real birds poop. The fake birds don't poop.
Right.
Now, if we want to talk, if the fake birds do poop, this dude was very much targeted because this car in my complex the other day had 6 lines of poop down the side of the car. And they were all about yay long. And they were all started at the same height. And they were all perfectly spaced apart, like 2 to 3 inches. Like, it literally looked like somebody drew bars on the side of the car with white paint, but it was very clearly bird shit. Yeah. Actually, I think I took a picture.
It's funny, because if the government's really wanted to spy on you, they could use the fucking device that you're holding in your hand.
Right now.
Why waste the money on fake-ass birds?
Well,
maybe a few, again. Not 18 billion, you high asshole.
Now listen here, Linda. The FBI did catch a bunch of mafia people by disguising a incognito talking app as such, and thus was bugged. And
with the phone.
Yeah,
got it. With the phone. Yeah, got it. Why it still doesn't? I mean, mathematically, every single person on this planet has some. Poor guy's caught. Every single person on this planet has a fucking phone in their hand. No need to waste your money. Just upgrade. Just get an iPhone 10 or 12 or 16 or whatever, and every moron is going to go out and buy it, and you can just listen to every conversation they have because that's what they do. And if that doesn't work, your TV's got mics in it, or your cameras like this have mics in it, or now your car's got mics in it. Or
if you've purchased an electronic device after 2015, it has got a microphone, and there's like a 75% chance it has some kind of camera in it.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're talking your toaster, your microwave, your oven.
Why does my refrigerator need to be smart? I know.
You remember Smart House? Like, I know you were probably older at the time, but like, I watched that movie and it scared the shit out of me. And not because it was a scary movie, but in my head I was like, I wouldn't want my house to be that smart.
Right.
There's no reason for that much technology to exist. And now look at us. We got Ring doorbells.
And everybody
cameras all over your house.
Really just letting this go into everywhere. That's what, remember the Alexa or whatever we threw out? Because it was like, got it.
Yeah. Hey, so we, whatever.
You want to hear this? Check this out. I know, Terry, you're the only one here.
So we have this automated thing. It was Alexa or Google or whatever it was.
Yeah, the Amazon version, whatever that one is.
But yeah, so we're just sitting here chilling, and we were talking. But at this moment in time, we probably hadn't spoke for a solid 10 to 15 seconds.
When we were watching TV.
Yeah, we're just chilling. And then all of a sudden the thing pipes up, and it's like, all right, I'll make a note of that. A note of what?
Note of what? Like, what is she writing down?
What the fuck you doing, bitch?
And then you can go back into the app and look at the log, and there was nothing there that she made a note of.
For hours, nothing.
So, yeah, I unplugged that shit real quick, sold that online.
Bye-bye.
That's ridiculous.
Crazy. So, not much technology does not need to exist. And
But
if we want to really talk about the media controlling the water, I mean,
where'd Daniel go? What, you just dropping weird shit like that too, like calling and just leave? Oh, 4, 2. Where's everybody going? Are you guys here and you're just not talking?
one of them's me now. So the other one's moderator.
Media controls the water. Santa Claus is he runs a pedophile ring in the north.
On an island. No, he said on an island.
No, I thought that was the Clintons.
No, who's that now? Fucking. Oh yeah, the president.
Biden?
Yeah, that guy.
No, he's that creepy grandpa uncle that hugs you too close. Like you can feel the warmth of his balls when he gives you his hug. Like, why do you have to feel grandpa's warm balls?
We're canceling hugs now, by the way. Hugs are an invasion of privacy and are not just a hug anymore. Yep, that's where we're at in society. I mean, you already knew that holding the door open for a girl automatically means you want to have sex with her.
What? Of course.
At the least, you're going to thoroughly look at her butt as she goes by.
What? Who do we hug that isn't family or really close friends? Who's out there just randomly? Is that these weird?
I'm a hugger. I like hugs.
Do you hug strangers? Just randomly go up and is that what's causing these issues? Are you causing the fucking problem? You hugging strangers?
Hey, but I did get myself fired for hugging. Yeah. Wait for it. So I legitimately got fired because fuck Zaxby's, I'll say it. From Zaxby's for hugging people. The day I went to the bathroom and I left my phone in there, and at the time it was probably the most expensive phone I've ever owned in my whole life. So it really mattered to me. And I left it in the bathroom, and some dick took it. But I think heard the commotion and put it back because somebody subsequently later went back in the bathroom, like right after I brought it up, because, you know, I went to the bathroom, left it there, went back to work for like 30 seconds. I was like, oh shit, my phone. And then realized it was gone, and then went back and it was like, fuck, I left my phone in the bathroom, now it's gone. And I was freaking out, and, you know, people were like asking me all these questions and shit. And then 2 to 3 checks of the bathroom later, my phone was found in the bathroom. Either way, I wasn't worried about it. The guy that found it, I hugged him. I was all like, bro, thank you so much. Thank you. I was like, I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm just happy to have my phone back. And so I was vibing off that moment the rest of the day. And when the end of the shift came, you know, I just was hugging people. Nobody was like, no. I didn't have to convince people to hug me. But one of these people I hugged just happened to be a 16-year-old girl. And at the time, I was fucking 19 or 20. And the fucking dad just happened to be there at that moment. And I was off for the next 2 days. And I come back, and they're all like, we got to suspend you for a week because this guy caused such a big stink about you giving this girl a hug. Even though he was there, The daughter didn't tell him about this. It wasn't like she was like, oh, this dude touched me. It was her father. It was she even personally apologized to me for his stupidity. It was not her. But, so he was obviously there, watched me hug everybody, but decided that me hugging his daughter was a fucking problem and made such a big stink about it, they had to fire me. Or it would just look so bad.
Yeah. America!
Yeah. Gotta love it.
I want to.
So, yeah, in that same aspect.
Hey, Elon, if you're out there, bro, and you want to start your own country, we will help you.
We're down, bro.
Like
if you want to recolonize Texas,
I'll get a saw. You start one, I'll start the other. We'll just cut that shit right off. Like, fuck
Deal.
This America shit is
oh my God.
So
tired you can't go on your own island because then you'll be a pedophile. You know, so you can't even own an island anymore.
No, I want to put 24-hour cameras outside on the island, just for all over, just for fun. People can watch whatever goes on outside.
Oh, but the parts you can't see are where you're going to do all the nasty stuff.
Well, Like, yeah, you don't do nasty shit in the middle of the street. You're supposed to do it in the comfort of your own home and not film it, put it on the internet, and get hype about it. When people do that,
you just wait.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Because you know what's next? Cameras in public. People already complain about drones, like in the aspect of not even like, oh, he flew it over my house. I watched this video just 2 days ago where this guy was filming a construction project, but he was standing, like, so you know how like construction projects are usually in the middle of places?
Yeah.
You know, so he was standing on a random corner.
Yeah.
But filming the construction project over there inside a gated place because it's a construction site.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up and he's like, you need to leave. And he calmly explains to him, he's like, hey, I'm here working. I'm filming that construction line site. And he's like, what do you want me to do? He's like, get the fuck out of here.
America!
And he's like, well, I can't do that. And he's like, well, then I'm going to call the police. And he's like, please do. So he does call the police. And the guy explains to him what's going on. And
I'm sure he has permits for what he's doing because that's what they're supposed to be fucking doing.
Yeah, he got hired from the construction company to
survey this with the
construction.
drone.
So, yeah, the complaintee explains to the cop what's going on, and the cop's just like, if he's working, leave him alone. And he's like,
This is the male version of Cat.
Yeah.
Is it Chad?
I think we've determined it's Kyle.
Is it Kyle?
It's between Chad and Kyle. So
Chad or Kyle?
They haven't determined yet. But sometimes it's fucking, what is it? I don't know. But anyways, Ken. Sometimes it's Ken.
Oh,
so Ken, Charles.
I think a Kyle or a Chad is more appropriate. Ken can be. I've known nerdy Kens, so that's.
I don't know. The only Ken I've known was some dude that owned a mechanic shop, but couldn't change his own oil if his life depended on it.
Not this Chad.
Not you.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You get these.
It's all right. David's kind of a bad name too. It's 50-50.
David gets a lot of bad rap.
So yeah.
So maybe Kyle. Maybe we go with Kyle.
Yeah, but I know a cool Kyle though.
I used to know.
It wasn't Kyle awesome on South Park?
Yeah, Kyle was pretty Jewish.
Okay. I had to let out my inner carpet. I'm sorry. I don't actually have anything against Jews.
Hey, look, we got another viewer. Hey, like, subscribe, you sucker ducks.
But anyways, so yeah.
This country.
Filming in public is going to be against the law very soon because
so we need to make our movie quick.
Women are starting to find out, unfortunately, that if
men are pig pieces of shit.
Well, don't even get me started on that sentence you just said. But if you are in public and you decide to wear a top where your titties almost fall out, and or say you're on the beach and you're wearing bottoms where your ass cheeks are fully exposed to the point that we just barely don't see your butthole, a man can walk up to you literally, maybe not personally invade your space, but he can easily take a picture from 10 yards, and that's legal because you are in public space. And just like we have the right to film police because they are in public space, they have a right to film you because you're in a public space. You have no rights to privacy in a public space.
Don't pull your ass out. If I pulled my penis out in public,
for one, he's going to jail. For two, he's labeled as a sexual predator.
For three, and you took a picture of it and put it on the internet, I feel like I have zero right to complain because I pulled my dick out in public.
Right. This is not. We're not talking about the same level as a celebrity where like 20 to 30 people are constantly following you.
This is just logic. If I do anything, if I light a dog on fire in public, I'm expected to get in trouble for it, or someone to take a picture. Like, I just don't understand. And so you pull your ass out and show people.
People are gonna look.
Guys and women.
Yeah.
And then you get mad when people look.
Maybe even the dog.
Maybe you should be a little bit more conservative and not act like such a hoe.
Oh, hey, but speaking of conservative and ass cheeks hanging out and stuff like that,
Which I still love your ass cheeks.
We're gonna go to that whole Santa thing. So I've seen this thing where this lady was all like, if she's too young to be wearing that, she's too young to be sexualized. In the aspect of basically saying that as we sat at that park one day and seen those two girls, and we're like, dude, what
this is fucking ridiculous.
Like, that automatically makes us a pedo because we have to be sexualizing them because it's obviously doing things to us that we would rather not.
No, they've been talking about this shit for a long time. Why does a 9-year-old have to show them midriff? Why?
And listen, guys. We're not talking about, oh, she had like a 2/3 shirt on. Like, they might as well have just been
crop top.
And not even a crop top. Like full. I think it's halter.
Halter
they
top.
call the band things.
Yeah.
It's just like a belt of cloth going around your. And they were totally in like short shorts and mini skirts.
And then women ask
hooker purses. They had hooker purses.
That's just training. If my child for 9 years wears a police outfit, there's something inside him that makes him feel like he's a policeman, and he grows up blah blah blah. You dress your children as hookers. There's something inside them that makes them feel that when they're 14 years old, now I got to go to shirt with a fucking midriff on. No, you don't. You're 14. You need to go to school and do your homework and pay attention to your shit. That's what you need to do. Like, this isn't fucking rocket science.
Right.
This is why your children are dumb, because you don't do anything about it.
Not to mention, those are my favorite sections because, just so many facts that follow around that. I'm like, for one, if you're the person that's defending such behavior, you are the problem.
You're the problem.
Because you're saying that there is no problem for that to be just really available.
Yeah, that should be a normal thing. You're trying to normalize halter tops for 9-year-olds. That doesn't. Yeah. That's not a socially acceptable thing.
I'm still ultimately offended at the company that because
created the 9-year-old halter top.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
Why does a miniskirt that fits a 7-year-old exist?
Yeah.
Like
put it in a sundress.
Pants.
Little girls,
they can have
beautiful little sundresses.
What are those like just above knee shorts called? Those are called something.
Yeah.
Whatever those are.
Yeah.
That's
sweaters, turtlenecks. I've never been able to wear a turtleneck. I hate shit on my neck. A tie. I tried ties. I can do ties if I'm looking.
And so, dapper. But the biggest problem with that is it ultimately stems from you have to go put on clothes or change because people are coming over, and usually the argument is because Uncle Dan's coming over or my guy buddies are coming over. Because let's not forget, guys, women don't rape. They don't rape. Women have never raped in the history of history. It doesn't happen. Women are completely incapable of rape.
Prove them wrong.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, we can talk about it next week because that's what most women think is women don't rape. But we sure can talk about the amount of times this male gym teacher sodomized his gymnast compared to female teacher sleeps with student.
Yeah.
How many times have you heard that in your life?
Yeah. And that was all over the news in the 90s.
Oh man, like
that was a thing.
Where does that happen?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
We want to know.
Yeah, we weren't around for that shit.
I had hot teachers.
There was a couple teachers.
How does this work?
I wouldn't have mind touching the teacher. Our class would have been so much better.
Oh man, tell me about it. But yeah, so I mean, I guess that's where the notion comes from is
see, that's the
you can't rape the willing. But no 14-year-old girl has ever been so little, like just singularly interested in sex. Nope, never. That doesn't happen. 14-year-old girls do not think about that. Right. Nope, not even a little bit. It's all rape.
Especially whenever it's all over the internet all the time. They're
right.
That's the problem because it's the mind. It's not even the. Of course, it's the body, but the mind at that age is not. That's what brings. Oh, we can't talk about it now, but that's what brings me into the argument of the stupid sexuality. Like they're trying to identify kids younger and younger. Like these kids.
But in reality, they're looking older and older every fucking year.
Yeah.
Like even when I was graduating high school, man, I chaperoned a middle school party, and let me tell you, I have never been to such a wild party in my life. This bitch broke a chair giving this dude a lap dance. Middle school. This middle school girl broke a chair the dude was sitting in while giving him a lap dance. Never in my life have I been given a lap dance and been concerned about the structural rigidity of the chair I'm sitting in.
Why? See, again, why should middle schoolers out giving lap dances?
Right.
They should be playing games, video games, and doing shit like that. But no, give your kids a phone. Don't pay attention to what they look up. Look up the word titties and dick. Now they know everything about sex, and they're 11 years old. But now they're not children anymore, and they don't give a fuck about Fortnite or video games or whatever.
I'm all about freeing the nipple, though. Like, I don't understand, super, to be honest, outside of the natural fact that, you know, everybody is genetically born to see boobs as food. But past that, I don't know why we're so excited by boobs as the male population. I'm not gonna lie, I love me some titties.
I love titties.
I love titties, but I don't know why. Like, I mean, because in reality, I don't know. There's not too much you can do with titties except look at them and maybe suck on them for a little bit. But that's not even the that's not even the main.
Alrighty, guys, thanks for making it to the end of the show. You guys have been great. If you made it this far. If you aren't part of the crew, make sure you subscribe. Get your thumbs up. We won't be here next week. Happy 4th of July. We'll be here the week after.
Happy birthday, America.
Bye, Mr. Viking. Yeah. Happy birthday, America. You guys have been great. Make sure.
Suck them titties.
Yeah, make sure you suck them titties. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Be you need to be as you.
And live it fully every day.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.